one thing that I heard from my friend Osborne here. First of all, we don't have to engage education in terms of politics. You know, I have always gone repeating and saying that parents own schools in this country. Schools don't belong to the government, they belong to parents. But it's only that the parents are not fully informed on that. And that's why there's the issue of parental empowerment and engagement, for the parents to be trained, to be informed, for us to create awareness. And that's why now I'm in this office now. That's my work. So I'm trying to work with the government to create awareness on parents to understand what are exactly their roles in the education sector, more so towards the provision of the education for their children. Before I comment on that, I come with the issue of teachers on contract. Let me begin from there first of all. Husband has explained this clearly, that the teachers that were on contract, I read their letter of contract, and it was only up to 31st of December 2023, and that marked the end of that contract. There was no section saying that after 31st of December 2023, the teachers will be on PNB, or they'll be again contracted. So the government, having given these teachers a job first, they should be very happy, because there are millions and millions of teachers outside here who are highly trained and qualified and they have no employment. But this was were picked, the 21,500, and they were given that contract for 1 year, which again, the head of state, President himself, has agreed that it should be again renewed for another 1 year. And these teachers stay at home again and wait now to look for what? Permanent and pensionable employment in the future. You know, after their contract, actually, they should have gone home, because there's nothing in an agreement that's saying that they have to go to work. But now, the head of state looked at this and said, no, these are my children. Let them go back again, get another 1 year of contract. 2025 they'll be on PNP kind of paper. Personally, these teachers came to me. They have been in my office, and they wrote me letters. They complained that parents are going to suffer, we shall not go to class. But we sat and discussed, and we came to an amicable solution that they go back to class. I was the one who convinced those teachers to go back to class, and they went, because I'm a parent number 2 from the president. Yeah, so president number 1 in terms of parenting, because you know that. The issue of parents going to school and having been asked to pay 70%, 80%. There was a circular from the PS last year, and that circular is still in force, saying that parents should go to school and agree with the principals or the heads of schools, school management boards, on how fees can be paid in installments. That is a leeway to the parents to go to school and even say, I can only afford 50 shillings per month, and I will pay it like dowry. You won't get finished until it's all over. So once you have that door as a parent, why do you keep a child at home and say you have no money to take the child to school? And the government has given that leeway.
But Chair, to be very honest with you, we've seen even the news yesterday that some students were turned away. I saw a story in Buruburu.
I'm coming to that.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to explain where the government is heading to. The government is committed to providing education to these children. So that's why the PS gave that circular as the government, that heads of institutions should not turn away students to go back home because of school fees. But the parents have to go to school and commit in writing how the fees will be paid, because principals cannot run schools without money. There are lots of millions of shillings balances. This is government money. And by the way, let me tell you, when a parent takes a child to school like the way Esmond did yesterday, he read the letter, the instructions were there that he will pay fees. He went and committed himself to pay fees. Now Esmond takes the child to school and then he runs away. He leaves the wife to go to school every day, taking the child, telling the principal, oh, Mzee is not around, my husband is not there, we don't have fees. Both parents must be committed. Even when taking children to school, let both parents go. The man and the female parent take the child to school. Then they commit in writing how the balances will be paid. So what has happened is that parents took advantage of that cycle of the PS of saying that you go to school and commit yourself to the principals, and the principals should not send children at home. Now to keep off, because they knew that with the cycle in place, principals would not send children away. So the only alternative that happens is that when parents don't show up in school, there is no way that the principal can keep the children in school. They must go and bring the parents. And that's why you saw the children going back at home. Because parents bring the children up the gate and tell them to go to school and say you don't have fees. Now they're asked by the principals, where are your parents? They just send us to school. That is ignorance. That parents need to have that awareness. So we cannot blame the government. We are telling parents, go to schools and open up to principals, discuss the issue of fee payment, commit it down. Principals cannot run schools without money. The other question, the question on CBC. Let me now come to CBC from my brother there. We are just in the new transition of taking over the new system of CBC. It has not picked up. We are still now picking up. A child is not born today and tomorrow the child is walking and climbing trees.